Oh, hello, 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 hello. Welcome, everybody. Let's just turn this light up a little bit, hey? Sort out the webcam. Hi. Welcome to Ascensions Love with Alice. Welcome to this video. Oh my goodness, it's so wonderful to be here with you on YouTube. Thank you for me live. It's so wonderful to be here. So we've got a wonderful solar eclipse coming up, hey? Oh my goodness. Now, what is that all about? So happy December, I think, first and foremost. Happy December, welcome. And when you're joining, do say hi, say hello, and let me know how you're feeling, how you're experiencing this week. It's been, some people have just been flowing through it in such a beautiful way, and then some people have really kind of had a lot of experiences, because what happens near this particular solar eclipse, but what happens with eclipses are big resets, right? They're big resets and massive gateways. Now, this solar eclipse, this one specifically, is the last eclipse on the Sagittarius Gemini axis, right? So it's closing up a whole year and a half of eclipses in this specific on this axis of the moon, right? The Sagittarius and Gemini axis. Now, when you open an eclipse season, which usually spans for about a year and a half, what tends to happen is there are certain themes, certain karmic, expansive themes that come up, right? So whatever it is that we on a soul level, however we wish to expand, and we wish to expand through and co-create with other people, we tend to find that, we are offered many opportunities to clear on certain things. Now, you may be noticing that there are people coming in from your past, that you may be noticing there may be a repeat or a lot of energy channeling through you, moving through you, right? It's as though we're experiencing a whole year in a day. That really is what it is like for many people, is experiencing this whole host of everything, of energy, of like massive instant manifestation happening. Our point of vibration is so important, because we're noticing that, law of attraction is manifesting in the physical world for us, and we are really embodying that so vividly this week. So it's really interesting. So the lesson of this week very much is about, mastering your vibration. Oftentimes we get so focused on how we're speaking and what we're thinking that we actually forget that underneath it all is the vibration. How are we vibrating? What level are we vibrating at? Right? Because regardless as to what you're saying, thinking, or doing, if you are vibrating low, you will attract other experiences to you of a low vibrating nature, right? If you're vibrating high, you will attract to you other high vibrating experiences. And let me just kind of put it on a spectrum for you. The low is the energy such as, fear, frustration, anxiety, anger, sadness, obstacles. And the high vibration is the abundance, the bliss, the flow, the ecstasy, the collaboration with others that just brings such beautiful synchronicities and magic, right? So we always want to be up here. Now, this solar eclipse is really bringing us this opportunity to really close and complete karmic cycles. So really notice and really master your vibration, right? If you are starting to feel like your vibration is dipping, do something about it. Do something that will slow the momentum that is already in place. So if your vibration is low and you continue in that way, right? If you continue allowing that to be the attracting point, which it is, regardless as to whether you want it to be or not, what will happen is more experiences, more physical experiences that match that vibration will continue to be drawn to you. So slow down the momentum. Easiest way is to go to sleep. That is the easiest way to do that, right? Now, what's really interesting here is, and I'm just going to send a message because a few people have just walked into the house, which is lovely, but they tend to be a little bit noisy. So I'm just going to send a little message here. Super quick. Okay. just to be on the safe side. Talking about vibration, right, while we attract him. But what's really interesting is how we choose to respond to things as well, because we will be shown, what we are vibrating at based on what we are experiencing, what we are drawing to us. Sometimes we do simply need be that, sometimes we will end up being the opposite to what someone is experiencing as well. So say, for example, I had someone arrive at the door today, and it was someone that I knew was gonna arrive. They turn up every 2 weeks or so at the same time. So that was just kind of a given. They were going to show up, but how they were going to show up, right, and what they've experienced, that was their point of attraction. I was in my vibration, they were in their vibration. Now, when you're in a space with more than one person, and that is every moment of every day, because either if you're not outside with people or not in a house with people, then your phone is probably on. There are people coming into your experience. But how is your vibration? How are you going to master your vibration? How are you going to let that be the determining factor as to what then gets manifested and co-created in that space, right? Who is going to reattune to the other person? In this instance, where a beautiful soul that arrived at my front door today, who was not having a great day, I did not drop my vibration to meet them in that low energy. They raised theirs up, right? Because my vibration was the dominant vibration, was the more aligned vibration. And when someone is aligned with source, with higher energy, with that fast moving, feeling good energy, it is natural for everyone, because that is our innate level. That is where we are at naturally. That is what we know to be our truth. Once we go past all the emotion and go past the mental, that is our innate truth, right? So it is natural that anyone else will want to rise to meet that. And that's exactly what happened, right? So we are really being given, and this is important for this week, because this week is a completion time, right? And it is when we get to show how well we've learned the lessons, how well we've learned about mastering our vibration, because of who may come back, because of what may happen around you. And it's not a test in a way that the universe tests you. That does not happen. It is a test from ourself to ourself, right? Because when we actually show that, we can flip things around because we understand vibration, then we're creating in a much bigger, expansive way. Now, because this new moon and the sun is in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. That's expansion. Jupiter expands anything that is happening. So that's why the vibration is so important, right? Where are you going to stay at, right? Where are you going to let what are you going to draw to you and bring to you based on your frequency and your vibration? So there are a few events that are here to support you as well, and I just want to mention that because the solar eclipse, it's where we've got the sun, the earth, and the moon is going to go in between them both, right? So it's like she is birthing that solar king, right? She is doing a sacred dance. There is this wonderful dance between the sun, the moon, and earth, and it's ever so beautiful and ever so poignant, because this is about this higher level of light coming in. And this is about us embodying that as well, this divine masculine, divine feminine, the merging of that to birth the Christed child, right? Such as Yeshua, Horus. Many ascended beings have been solar kings, sun kings. So on Friday, the 3rd of December, the beautiful Melissa Virtue and myself, we are going to be hosting an initiatory journey, a return of the Sun King at 7:15 p.m. UK time. That's 2:15 Eastern Standard Time. I'll make sure it's linked in the box below. But this is going to be something that's really going to support you in aligning your frequency, choosing your point of attraction, and really creating your path forward in union within and without, right? If it calls to you, have a look at the information below. There is also a couple of other really wonderful things that are happening, but I am going to pull some cards, and I just want to mention these before I do, because if you're not following me on social media at Ascension to Love with Alice, please have a look there, because on Wednesday, the 8th of December, the gorgeous Georgie Garwood and myself, we're going to be live in her Facebook group, the Unified Consciousness Community on Facebook. I will link her group as well, because we're going to be talking about the Way of the Rose and the Magdalens. That energy is very, very powerful this time of year. There are so many that are discovering, rediscovering, remembering that womb wisdom, the Magdalene wisdom, the Magdalene mysteries, right? So do join us at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, where Georgie and myself will be having a wonderful conversation about everything Magdalene, right? And to also support that, I also have Sacred Feminine Wisdom, which is a on-demand course, so you can have a look at that as well. But that's enough of that for right now. Let's go back to this eclipse. Let's go back to what this is bringing us, and let's pull some cards here to have a little look see. So what is the main messages? What do we need to know? That's going to really help us and support us through this eclipse, because we could talk about it in many different ways for a very long time, but I want to keep this video quite short and concise. So let's have a look at what the Magdalene deck is going to say here. Perception. Absolutely. We have this perception card. Perception is everything. That is literally what we've been talking about today. You know, how do you choose to see something, respond to something? How do you choose to embody yourself? What vibration are you embodying, right? Our perception of everything that is happening is unique and our own. There is only our truth. There is no whole truth to anything. And you'll see this as more and more truths start to emerge this month, right? What are you aligning with? Are you aligning with your truth? Are you aligning with someone else's? What is that dominant vibration? Is it yours? Is it of higher frequency, right? Is it of alignment with source, with your inner being, with your higher self, with your monadic self? Or is it alignment with, you know, someone else, something else? I'm having a big deja vu right now. It's quite fascinating. Those prophetic moments, right? Prophecy, premonition are going to be very powerful this week as well, right? Because we are straddling so many timelines. And once again, that perception is everything. When it comes to which timeline do we choose, guess what? We're choosing the one that we are vibrating at, right? You know, there's going to be a lot that's going to come up with family this week. Soul family. They're going to be coming back into your reality. You're going to start meeting soul family, your immediate family, your earth family, lessons with your father, your mother, right? Any templates that are based in the wounded false parents templates of 3D, 4D humanity. How that is going to show up to show you where your shadows are to work on, to heal, to integrate, where you've rejected perhaps your divine mother and your divine father, right? That beautiful divine essence of all that is, you know, the cosmic father, the earthly mother. Our earth parents show us where we've estranged ourselves without realizing, you know. Even old family members as well. And when I say old, I mean more people that maybe have spiraled and danced out of our experience, right? They may start to show up again to kind of say, hey, you know, are you sure? Are you sure that, you know, we're done or whatever? And it's never really about the person. It's always about the vibration that you are at. It's, if someone from your past is showing up, that's okay. That's okay. But it's an opportunity, once again, that you have brought yourself to notice where you are vibrating at. And I can't emphasize that enough or say that enough. You know, this is a time of miracles. And when I say miracles, it's like, you know, how we respond to situations, to people from our past and people in our future, how we respond and how we master our vibration on a day-by-day basis will literally bring us miracles or will allow us to repeat cycles. And what that means is that if we haven't fully understood the assignment, right? That's a phrase going around right now. Have we understood the assignment? If we haven't fully understood the assignment, we get to experience those lessons again in this next eclipse season, which is Scorpio Taurus, right? Which was opened by the lunar eclipse 2 weeks ago. So it's all a really powerful time. And this solar eclipse really is the eclipse of miracles, of expansion, of joy, of abundance, if we allow it to be. So I'm going to close it up there. I'm going to pull actually one final card. Oh, look at that. I was going to say I'm going to pull one final card here from Sacred Dreams deck. And the card that actually jumped out was the Sun card, but then when I got the cards out, they all kind of disappeared again. So we're going to see which one falls out here as a final card of guidance. Past lives. Past life. Your gifts from your mastery timelines, they're coming back in. And all that it takes for us to remember them is to align our vibration with them. That's simple. How do we do that? Meditate, still yourself, allow the momentum of any lower vibration to slow down so that you can speed up in your higher vibrations, right? And then the memories will come back through. But like I say, if you are starting to hear the call, or if you've been hearing the call of the Magdalens, of Yeshua, of that wonderful lineage of Isis, Osiris mystery schools, have a look at the Sacred Feminine Wisdom course that I'm running, starting this coming week. It's on demand, it's recorded. So it's a 3-part course. Have a look at that, because we will be doing practical embodiment, sacred remembrance. There's going to be so much coming through. This is not a theory, right? This is no time for theory now. This is time to show our mastery. So if you're wanting to remember and awaken some of those skills, that course may call to you. So I'm going to send you all so much love. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being live. Thank you for being on the replay. And let me know how you're experiencing this week, because it really is this chance of brand new beginnings. Look, really is this chance of brand new beginnings. But where are we focusing that energy, right? Which side of the stick are we picking up? So much love to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Hope this helps. Bye for now.